Hello, everybody. This is Kendra from Save Money Saves You, and welcome back to another video. You guys, I cannot believe we are coming to a close of another year. 2024 is almost out of here, and I cannot believe how these years are flying by. Like, this is... Like, I remember this time last year where we were like, oh, we're going into 2024, and now here we are going into 2025. Like, what? So I know y'all are like, I have been dropping videos every day and I know y'all are like, girl, what are you doing? But there's a method to my madness, I promise you. With school right around the corner again, actually next Monday I go back. I'm trying to kind of get all of this stuff out of the way and done, because there's some things that you kind of want to do at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, right? And I wanted to make sure that I got that done. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys what I have finally decided to focus on for savings for us and our family in 2025. And I have to tell you, it was not an easy decision, okay? Like, throughout this year, the channel, I started the channel in March of this year, and you guys have seen a lot of different challenges from me, a lot of freebies, a lot of games. And so I have so many things that I already had that I created, plus not to mention games that I purchased, plus not to mention games that I downloaded that are freebies from other wonderful creators. And so it's just like, okay, Kendra, you cannot do them all. We don't have the budget. We don't have the finances. I don't have the time, and I'm not going to set myself up for failure. Okay. So it was a very, very, very difficult decision, but I finally figured it out on how we're going to tackle 2025 savings for us. So I had to get realistic and really look at what could we realistically save going forward and be more intentional, because this year we really didn't have much, but with me being back in school and working part-time, there's at least some kind of steady income for me, part-time wise, at least until June. Now, if I'm able to secure an internship for the summer, which prayers that I will be able to do, then there won't be a break in income. But if there is, and I'm not able to get an internship or just find some steady work for the summer, then it's going to be rough. But for right now, at least until June, I do have a part-time income, and I'm able to save something from that. So what it looks like we're going to only realistically be able to save is around $50 to $75 a month. And we just, that's no extra income, me not doing anything extra. That's just the bare basics with my part-time income and my husband's disability income. That's what we got. And so with that being said, if by chance I get any other income, because I do have, like, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, things like that. And there's some other little things that I do here and there to try to bring in some extra money. So as we get extra money, then a portion of that will go towards savings also. But on a regular basis, with what we get in right now, $50 to $75 a month is all we can do, bare minimum. So with that being said, I had to really narrow down and look at what are our must saves. Like, what are those things that we absolutely have to have money for? Now, I did mention throughout this year that I wanted us to build our emergency fund up. It's going to take us a while to do that, because it's, that $1,000 is just not going to happen real quick, right? So I had to really narrow down on what we're going to focus on. I also had to really narrow down what challenges I'm going to do, because like I said, it's so many and I want to do them all, and we just cannot. So what is not going away? Okay. So what is not going away are my change challenges. So what I'm going to continue doing is my nickel and diming teeny Thursdays with quarters. And so what I did is I created some new challenges for 2025, nickel and diamond challenges, where you save 25 cents for each you know, icon or portion or whatever, and each one of these will be $5. So I made a 2025 one, so each segment is 25 cents, save $5. I did a calendar one, 2025, again $5. For Valentine, I love the little puppy one, so I made this for Valentine's Day, and then, you know, Easter, and then I like teddy bears, so I just made a teddy bear one. And then St. Patty's Day, I did that one. And then the seashells, I love the beach if you can't tell. And then one that's just blank. So these challenges are actually in the Ko-fi shop. I actually just uploaded them before I filmed this video. So these are freebies. And so what I think I'm gonna do is release a set of these nickel and diamond ones specifically throughout the year. Because I'm going to be saving change, right? And so I'm going to go through these, and at some point I'm going to need some more. So this, I made this set number 1. It's 8 of these. And then the 9th thing you're going to get is what I call a community pot placeholder. So what I'm doing different for 2025 is, instead of saving 6, because I usually only have about $5 to maybe $5.50 in quarters, I am going to do 3 minis at a time, and number 4 will be my community pot, and then I'm going to roll with my D4. So my 4-sided die is what I'm going to be using. So that's what you're going to see different from me. Instead of 6 challenges at a time, I'm only going to do 4, well 3, and then a community pot. So whatever lands on community pot at the end will get spread out in the other 3. So just kind of a way I want to change it up. So that's what I'll do for 2025 is community pot and 3 minis at a time. So again, all 8 of these challenges plus the community pot dashboard is in the Ko-fi shop. I uploaded it not right before I did this video. So this binder is staying. I will continue to save quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, all of that I'm still doing. And so Teeny Thursdays, you'll see these. And for the nickels, dimes, and quarters, I am going to break out my very first nickel and diamond savings challenge book. Now, you guys may have seen me release this when I put it in the shop. I did a video back in the summer on this, but you haven't really seen it since. And so I said for 2025, I am going to pull this out. So I did get this one binded. It is not cheap to do that. Yeah, it's not cheap, but this entire book was just here. I hadn't touched it. I saved it, and I figured what better thing to do than to bring this out for 2025. Now, a digital version of this book is in the Ko-fi shop. It is for sale, and you will be able to get it, and you'll just print it out. If you want to do this, this ended up costing me like 25 bucks at a printer. So, you know, definitely up to you if you want to do that. There are other ways you can do this. You can hole punch it and put it in a binder, okay? But yeah, that's what this was. So I've got the sheets. Now what I did is I put a piece of laminating paper over this because I want to reuse this book until I make another one. And so that way I don't have to just kind of toss it. Because like I said, this cost me like $25, $26. So I'm not quick to get rid of this. So in this book, you've got some trackers for you to record the amount of change you're saving. And then I like to roll as I get the amount that I need for a roll. So that's why I'm tracking it here. So this is to track the pennies. You got 2 sheets of that. Tracking the nickels, dimes, and then I'll track the quarters in here. And then the games are here. So all of the games in this book are geared toward change. And so I will be playing these. So with the quarters, I'll do Teeny Thursday. So all the quarters will be going towards this binder. And then nickels, dimes, and pennies will all be played here. So we've got Plinko, Shut the Box. I'm going to play with a D12, 12-sided die instead of 2 6s. I've got Coin Roll. I'm going to play with a 4-sided die for this game. Flip the Deck, where I need a deck of cards. Bowling. I'm going to play with a 10-sided die for here. And then I'm going to do the Weather Challenge, but we're going to save the temperature in change. And then Dartboard is a 6-sided die. And then Teddy's Lane is going to be a 4-sided die. So like I said, this book is available in the Ko-fi shop. And all items, because we're going into 2025, every item that has a price is being discounted. So you will be able to purchase this. Like I said, everything in the shop has been discounted for the end of the year, because going into 2025, I will be doing some new things. And so all of the old products that I initially started with, I dropped those prices down. So you guys can even grab this book. This book is like $3 and some change right now. So very, very good prices, I believe. And you can print this out yourself. This is 110 pound. No, it's not. Yeah, I think this is 190 pound. And it is a really pretty paper that I had the print shop do for me. So for my change, it is going to be my minis, Teeny Thursday, and my book for Dime Spent. Look, you guys, I have a visitor coming. He coming. Are you coming? Look, it's Ant. You know what? I didn't even, y'all, I just jumped right in. I didn't even introduce my co-host today. And now I've got 2. So initially, you guys, Franklin. This is Franklin. Say hi, Franklin. They haven't seen you in a while either. So Franklin was joining me at the beginning. And then who decided to come on in is Anthony. Everybody loves Anthony. Say hi, Anthony. They say hi. So Anthony and Franklin, you guys will be seeing more of them. If you don't recall, the very first video I did with them, because I consider them, these are our channel mascots, because I want to remind people that slow and steady still wins the race. You can go as slow as a turtle speed and save your money, and that's all that matters. The goal is to save and build the habit of saving and not worry about going fast. So that's why I chose these guys. They do belong to my sons, but they are absolutely adorable, and I cannot help but have them in the videos. So hello, Franklin and Anthony. I'm so sorry I didn't introduce you. Okay, so coin challenges are not going anywhere. Now, so when I was talking about what I was going to keep, I am going to be focused on sinking funds. So this is my A6 binder that I have. I have 2 this year. For 2025, I have 2 sinking fund binders. So this one has, I think I did 5 in here. So these sinking funds that we're going to do for, oh, I didn't put this back. Hold on. So the sinking funds that we're going to do for 2025, I do have a graduating senior. So we are saving for his graduation this year. I have a conference I would love to go through that's in Denver for the business that I am trying to get going with. So that is for that conference. Registration for the car. So this is actually going to be saving for 2026 registration, because 25 is due in January and we just gonna have to pay it. So there's no way we can save for that. It's due like January 15th or something. So this is actually for 2026. We'll start saving. And then I graduate from college in 2026. So I would love to start working on saving some money for that. And then I try to save our Costco membership as we go, instead of just one lump sum. So I'm going to be doing that. Now, one thing I also want to show that I'm doing different. So what I decided to do is to add minis to each one of these. So like for 2025, as you can see, I chose some minis. By the way, I have to put these in the shop. These are actually not in, I don't think I put them in the shop yet. I need to do it. But these are some challenges that I made for 2025. For this one, you'll save 143. And then for this one, you'll save, oh, but I did do it. Because I remember talking about how I didn't know who created these. I did do it. So these are in the shop. Yeah, they are in the shop. So for the class of 2025 graduate, I have some minis that were, well, at $143 is not really a mini, but that's what we're going to be saving. So for each one of these sinking funds, there are a set of minis behind it. So what you'll see me do is on Tiny Tuesdays, I'm going to be saving these, and then I'll be playing with the minis for each of the corresponding sinking funds. And so that's how we're going to do it. So on Tiny Tuesdays, I'll be saving for the sinking funds. So again, like I said, for each one, there's challenges back here that we're going to be saving for. Yeah. And so that's how I'm going to do that. So that is the first binder. And then this is the newer binder where I put the rest of the sinking funds. So in addition to my class of 25 graduate, I have a class of 2027 graduate. And so if you can, so we've got graduation in 25, graduation in 26, and a graduation in 27. And so I want to go ahead and get a start on my 2027 graduate and start setting some money aside for him. So what I'm going to do, I haven't made it. I'm going to make a 2027 sinking fund. A savings challenge like I did here. So I'm going to have to do that actually for 25 and 26. So I'll do this. He's out of the frame. What you doing, Anthony? Are you going somewhere? What's going on? You moving around? So for 2027, I'm going to make this. So this will be, that's what I'll do for that. I'll just have to do it. I didn't get a chance to. So that's what we'll do. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, Anthony's leaving. Maybe not. No? Okay. And then we've got a Nintendo family plan that I don't like paying for in one swoop. So we're going to do that. And then gifts. So I didn't initially have this one, but I realized people have birthdays and holidays and things. So we're going to do our best to try to save gifts. So the freebies that I put behind here are the ones I did for the birthday. And so that's what we're going to save for gifts. I don't know what Anthony and Franklin are doing over here, but they're having a good old time. And then we don't really have dental insurance. And so we need some dental stuff. So I'm looking at trying to save some money for that. And then I forgot about back to school. So I added that one. You know, even though I do have a graduate, I do still have a kiddo in school. So I've got to do back to school. So these are my two mini sinking fund binders. And like I said, you will be seeing all of these challenges on Tuesdays. So for Tiny Tuesday, I will be playing for sinking funds. All right. Now, if we get other income, if any other money come in, birthday, anything like that, and we have anything extra other than the 75 that I pretty much predict that we can save, then you're going to see me pull out my A5 binder. I absolutely love my A5 binder. It is amazing to me. I love the size, and I just love this size. I love it. So what I made that I'm going to keep in here is I made a savings fund tracker so that I can keep up with, since the money is irregular and it's not on a regular basis, I'm going to keep up with where money comes from and what I'm going to be using it for. So I made that. And then I also made a savings tracker where I'm going to try to keep up with what is saved for each month, both in bills and coins. So hopefully that'll give me a better idea to keep up with what's going on in the summer. At the end of the year. So in my A5 binder, I have Saveopoly. This is not in the shop. I cannot figure out how to get this printed right. So I just have this one that I made, but I am working on it to try to see what I can do. I am going to play with the Busy Bee cards. I know you guys have heard me mention these a lot. I love Two Sister Bees channel. I love their challenges. They're super cute. And I absolutely love the Savings Companion Busy Bee cards. So I will be playing the Busy Bee cards as a standalone savings challenge. I made this Press Your Luck scratch and save. Again, I'm having trouble with the paper and printing and getting it all figured out. So this is not in the shop either. Neither are these. I have a bunch of these coffee ones. That's not in the shop either. The roll and save, I will put in the shop. I just haven't had a chance to. And then another scratch off. So this is my first A5 binder. And then I am going to have a second one that I just got. So I've got the number match game in here. I've got my Storm. And so Storm and these challenges are in my Google freebie folder. You guys saw these earlier in the year when I did these. I did a whole big video. I think it was like 18 freebies that I did, and it was all of my favorite superheroes. So that's where these come from. So these are freebies available in the Google Drive folder, not in the Ko-fi shop. So it's Storm, Buttercup, Black Panther, when Anthony, look, that was yours when you turned 1. See? Yep. When Anthony turned 1, we made a little small challenge for him. It was supposed to go to my son, but we never quite got him going, but we working on it. And then the Powerpuff Girls. So these are my 2. Whenever we get extra money, outside of what we consistently get, I'll be pulling out this binder. Now, on alternating times when we get some money, when I don't do this, you'll also see me pull out the games. Like I do plan to do Deal or No Deal. You will see Pressure Luck. And I actually have a new Pressure Luck that I'm going to show. And yes, it will be in the shop, but it won't be until probably a couple of months down the road. I'll show you guys that. I'll show it on the channel, and then it'll be available in the shop. So you guys will see that. Now, the plan that I have, if I can get a good amount going in additional money, what I want to do is take these challenges and feed my 100 envelope challenge. Now, this sucker is a big one. It's a doozy because the goal is $5,050. And at $50 and $75 a month, we're not going to hit that no time soon. I get that. But that is why I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take the challenges that as I'm completing them here and fill this. I might try that. I think I'm going to do that. But I have it ready. I have not used it because 5,050 is a big number, and I'm not playing with myself. I'm not even trying to set myself up for failure. But I'm gonna, I don't know. We'll see. We will see how far we get with that. Okay. So if you're trying to figure out where did this come from, how did I do it? So this challenge I made in the video when I showed you how to make challenges using Dollar Tree items, everything in here was from Dollar Tree down to the stickers and this. It was all Dollar Tree. And so I will put that link in the video description down below so that you guys can see that, because I wanted to show you that there are so many different ways that you can save challenges. You can make challenges and be creative. And so this was one of them. So this was made using Dollar Tree items, and I'm going to play with this. This is my 100 envelope challenge. So we will see. And a couple of last minute things. So again, like I had mentioned before, the shop, all of the items in the shop have been discounted, so you can grab some items. The prices have been slashed for 2024. And in addition to that, the schedule going forward. So I am looking at releasing videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and an occasional Friday or Saturday, just kind of depending on what's going on. So you will see Tiny Tuesdays, Teeny Thursdays, and then you'll see a video on a Friday or a Saturday. So that's kind of the plan going forward. I know school gets hectic, and I won't be able to do anything every day once school's going. And so, you know, we'll go from there and we'll see. But last but not least, guys, I did not get to do anything else with Grinchmas, and these fellas are pretty upset with me. Hi, Grinchy. You're pretty upset with me, aren't you? I'm sorry. So Grinchy and Max are not happy with me. They got one video and that was it. And so I want you guys to know that I do plan to bring them back. I would like to do Grinchmas again. I know at that time they'll probably have a new collab out, but I only got to play it once and I really like it. So whenever we get ready to start saving for Christmas, I do want to have Grinchmas, and you will see Max and Grinchy again. So all right, everyone, I try not to have these videos too long. That's almost 30 minutes, because I know at some point people be like, girl, what you talking about? Be quiet so I can go on and do what I'm doing. So wanted to say Happy New Year, you guys. Enjoy your new year. Be safe. And remember to save your money, guys, because your money will save you. Grinchy, you gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Kinda, sorta. Okay. He's saying hi. You guys will see him again. All right, Grinchy. All right, guys. Enjoy your holiday. Be safe out there. And again, keep saving your money, because your money will save you. Bye, everybody. Anthony, Franklin, you gonna say bye-bye? Anthony, Franklin, Grinchy, Maxie, come on. Y'all can slide in here. Yay! Look, we got everybody in here. Oh, Grinchy, not quite. Yep, there we go. All right. Okay, guys. Bye.